For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollack and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. Started and opened the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Virginia Tech's offense will take the field first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Duke's offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experiences, those scars, they matter.
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Blue Devils are in the...
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking to throw, it's Toner. Got his man in the middle. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On first down, here comes this offense.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
To the ground with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Soft spot in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Hokies have taken it inside the 20. They'll give it to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Alford. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Blue Devils in the hurry-up. Hides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Dropping back, it's Toner. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he got loose. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Alford. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
To the air on first down. He's got him still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snap it to the back. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
The Hokies try.
This offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half, but you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
We'll start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Makes the grab, it's Alford. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Going with the ground game left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. From the gun, give on the inside. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. Powers through the defender.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around.
At the 2-minute timeout, they've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Hokies. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And this less than stellar performance is something you just can't afford when you have a veteran signal caller. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Toner. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Nestled just inside that right upright. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive with us. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
No, there's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB.
Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll run it from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. It's Alford. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's Toner. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at it. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback.
Looking deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're at fourth down.
This offense has had some early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Snagged in the middle. It's Harapateas. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is in the air. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He leaves it with his back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Pryor. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Brooks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Catch in the middle, it's Clark. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Blue Devils line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Oh, it's a fumble. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives you...
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights. It's good.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to...
Ivory. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.